Right, so we've got a whole new sort of like short series, maybe a bit longer. I don't quite know how long it's going to run for yet, but we're going to do a Ferencvaros save because obviously they caused a bit of an upset last night getting into the round of 16 of the Europa League. So what we're going to do, maybe over 2, 3, 4, 5, depends on how much I enjoy the save, might turn into a bit of a save nation. We're going to see how far we can take them, whether it's all the way to winning the Champions League or Europa League or whatever it may be. But ultimately, to start with, we're just going to compare this season to how they've done in real life. See if we can get them to the same stage, or if not, exceed that. We're going to use a basic 4-4-2, just because I want to be using a different tactic in every video, basically. So the Plymouth save had a different tactic. This has got a different one. Sheffield and Schalke, I think, use the same, but that's mainly because I started the Schalke one on stream before I started recording. But yeah, just a little rundown what we're going to do. We're going to see how far we can take them. Right, so we're back at the end of the season. Absolutely whitewashed the league by 30 points, which is crazy. Lost one game all season. And as far as Europe goes, we got knocked out. However, you look at our Champions League group, you'll understand why. We had Madrid. Obviously, this is not an updated database. You had the initial group stages of the Champions League where it's just 4 teams. We had Madrid, PSG, Salzburg. We had the hardest group out of every group there was. So I'm not upset or disappointed by that or anything at all. Next season, though, when the league phase steps in, we should have a much better year. So we will come back, hopefully doing a lot better. Like I said, I'm going to try and keep this so short and snappy because I think it's going to be a Saver Nation. So we're going to try and get maybe 4 or 5 episodes out of it and get a couple of seasons in each. But we'll have to see how it goes. Top performers, we have got someone wanted by Saudi actually. Let me quickly just go to that. We have got Adama Traore, a different Adama Traore because he's from Mali. Wanted by a lot of Saudi Arabian clubs. So if we get close to the 5 mil for that, we will probably accept it because I think we get 100%, we get 60%, and we got 11 mil to spend. So we can spend well preparing for the next season's Champions League. Yeah, and go from there. But other than that, you had Varga getting 45 goals for 38 games. Incredible. You had Marquinhos, he got 28 for 41. He's playing a deep line forward. And Adama got 16 and 22 for 35. So again, the tactic seems to be working really well. So we're going to keep it exactly how it is and just go from there. But yeah, we will be back January, maybe the end of the season, depends on how we do in Europe and such forth, just to give you another little rundown. Back again with the Ferencvaros save. We've not had an amazing season so far, to be honest with you. Obviously, we still win the league, 11 odd points clear in the league. Still got 4 games left to play. We're out of the Champions League again, but it's going to be a hard barrier to break. To be honest, a part of me is sort of hoping we get Europa League football, we get knocked out early. But the second year on the bounce, we beat Dynamo Zagreb to reach the league phase. So we're doing well at the same time as struggling. We beat Shakhtar Donetsk, close loss to Lazio, close loss to Newcastle, close loss to Bayern, draw Basel, close loss to Wolfsburg, and then they were a bit more of a whitewash. But we're not doing terrible. Like if you look at the performance-based stuff and how we're actually losing these games, it's not horrific. So we can keep going in the direct. We're going in the right direction. The coefficients we haven't done amazingly. If you look, our coefficient points are down on the previous year's averages, mainly because we're not going as far in the tournaments. We're not winning in any games in the tournament. But again, tactics working well. Everything's relatively okay. We're going to make a lot of signings this window. I'm hoping that at the end of this window, because we have got into the Champions League group stage, more players want to join us. Because the issue we're having at the moment is exactly that. We did manage to get. He's already gone. We did manage to sign Willy Bolly. I don't know where he's gone. I don't know if he's. Where's he gone? He should be here somewhere. He is. So we did sign Willy Bolly for a year. He's only played 5 games. Wasn't as good as I thought. But on a free as a backup, he was okay. Cedric we signed on a free on a backup as a backup as well. He's got another year in his contract, but he hasn't been that great. Obviously, his physicals are gone now. He's 33, but it's nice to have a bit of experience. He played both sides as well. Brought him in from Fiorentina. Very good player. Could play striker. Could play centre mid and left mid, which is primarily where we bought him for the left mid role because we don't actually have centre mid. Got 2 DMs. and then this guy's a backup striker. So yeah, not an awful lot to say, but we'll crack on. We'll get the rest of the season done. We'll come back during the transfer window because this year should be the year we start making some relatively big signings. We'll be able to walk through them, and then we'll get on to January and maybe throw in a Champions League game if we get it, hopefully. Right, we are back with the Ferencvaros save. So we have got Arsenal now in the Champions League. We've just played Liverpool, come off the back of losing 3-1 to them, which I don't feel like is a terrible result. Away from home as well, 3-1. I actually take that against Liverpool. Some of the people we did sign in the summer, Cuadrado, he might be 37, but I'm actually going to go straight into contract negotiations. Please stay on for another season. He won't stay on for another season. I will offer him an under 19s coaching role though, because I don't want him to leave because I'm weird. We signed Jimenez from Fulham on a free. Again, hopefully he will. He's leaving. He's already leaving. But that's a shame. But you got this guy as well. Not too sure on who he is, to be honest with you. But he looked really decent. And Ross Barkley came in as well, which is an incredible signing. Even though he's 32 on a 2-year contract, we'll take him every day of the week as a deep line playmaker. So yeah, we did make some relatively good signings. So let's go into the Arsenal game. All right, so here we go. It looks like we're going to go 1-0 down nice and early. Smith Rowe into Saka, and it's 1-0. So yeah, I said I didn't necessarily have high hopes for this game, but we haven't had a game in this video yet, so I thought I'd show you one anyway, sort of thing. And I thought if I'm going to show you one, I may as well show you a game where we're playing a relatively good side. We were almost on a break. I will turn this down just a little bit. Declan Rice out to Saka. Odegaard. Rice, Saka. That's a goal. Yep, that's 2. 2 in 12. Unless he's offside, but I don't think he was. So have a little look. Go on, make your decision. Yeah, he's offside. Didn't think he was. Odegaard. Here we go. Is it 3 in 20? Gotta make it 3 in 20. It'll be funny. Odegaard. Goes back to Saka. Shoots. Yep, that's 3. And it looks like it's about before, which is not fun. Odegaard plays it out wide. Jesus. And it's an incredible finish, to be fair. Incredible finish. And it's going to be 5. Would he make it 5? Odegaard. Back up wide to Jesus again. First time. Oh, he's missed it that time. Look at that. Improvements. Hang on. Don't worry. It might still be 5. It's a good ball into Tomiyasu. He's not won it, though. What save? Oh, he's caught it. Safe hands. Safe hands. If we're going 4-0 down at half time, I will honestly take it at this point. I thought it was going to be more. So we take 4. We will take 4 quite happily. Shout at him, even though I can't really be that mad at him. Hang on, we've got a chance. Go on, get one. Ah, it would have been nice if Cuadrado just sort of nicked one away. But again, this what can you expect from it realistically when you're playing a team like Arsenal? Go on into Ross Barkley, plays it out wide. Oh, what ball? Oh, what a ball? Go on. Oh, we've got a got one. In absolute disbelief. The comeback is on. What a goal. And as you expect, after we scored, Arsenal killed the game. It died a death. But this is sort of what you expect from them. They don't need to score anymore, so they just killed the game off. And we just played it out as it was. But again, we'll have a quick run through to see what the results of the Champions League games were. And although we didn't qualify for round of 16, whatever else, it wasn't that terrible. So we beat Europa 13-0 in the first leg and 7 the second. So the qualifying path, I've got no doubt that every season we will get into the league phase. It's just what we can do in the league phase afterwards. We lost 2-1 to the Czech team. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Beat AZ Alkmaar 2-1. Brilliant result. Drew 4. Oh, where's that gone? Drew 4 to Villarreal. Again, incredible result. 3-1 to Bayer Leverkusen. 2-0 to FK Vienna. 4-0 to Villa. 3-1 to Liverpool. 4-1 to Arsenal. The key thing I'm looking at right now is I can see season on season on season, we are doing better as a club. I don't think the other clubs in Europe are performing that well around us. We'll have a little look. Where are we? Bulgaria. I don't know, they might be because we're on 6.7 this season. So they might be doing. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong way. It's Hungary. That's why. Don't worry, ignore me. No, it is better than last year. Us as a club, we are getting better. So all we can hope is that the other teams, obviously, around us get better as well. But again, it's not going terribly. So it's just little improvements every season. Because, like I said, we are going to now build this into a Save a Nation with Hungary. So, But yeah, thank you for watching the video. I will catch you later. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.